Good evening, everyone. Of course, as you know now, in order to kind of spark my own business and maybe get the team excited, I tried for the Bold 100 today. I know Kevin is still calling himself right now, so Kevin, if you're still calling, man, best of luck to you. I hope you get there. But guys, I have a confession to make. I wasn't gonna do it. I had planned. I got in early this morning and planned on making calls till about noon, then door knocking for the rest of the day till about 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30 if necessary. Traditionally 6:30 is closed business, and I actually planned on a date this evening that I had set up with a woman I met this weekend. Very nice. So anyway, the night day started out pretty well. Started calling a little bit before 8. Made some good contacts till about 9:30. Then things started slowing down a little bit. Really, I was even cold calling a neighborhood that I kind of work a little bit. Luckily got some people that were home, kind of wrung out some of the Mets, a couple of Fizbos, mostly expired still though. So about noon, I hit about the 40 mark, and then I ate some lunch, and then, headed out for some door knocking. Then I really started to get frustrated and really started to doubt whether I was going to be able to hit 100. There was nobody home in my neighborhood, even though they were close together. Maybe 1 in 6 or 7 houses I knocked on were home for a little while. And I didn't pass the 50 mark till about 3 o'clock. Now, you back that up to about 8, that's 7 hours, maybe take an hour away for, I stopped for a little bit, maybe 15, 20 minutes for lunch and 10 minutes for that bowl of cereal and some dilly-dallying and driving home. I had a little bit of other business I had to take care of. So whenever you figure 6 hours, 5.5, 6 hours lead generation even, and that still puts me at like 9 o'clock. And of course, I only had planned on being working until about 6:30 anyway, so I really started to doubt whether I was going to do it. But I said, you know what, let's just keep going and just try. I mean, let's try to get to 60, let's try to get to 70, let's try to get to 80. That's still respectable. It's, at the end of the day, it's about generating business. So about 4:30, things kind of picked up a little bit. People started coming home, and I was able to hand out flyers and meet people at a better clip. And then I got stopped by someone from the HOA, who actually was really nice. She stopped and talked to me at length, though, which was good, I guess, about how we can better help sell some of the houses in my neighborhood. But then her car died. So I had to run back to my place, literally run, and get some jumper cables and drive over and help jump her car. And I'm not the most mechanically inclined. I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to cars, so it took a couple tries to and some help from somebody else to finally get the jumper cables positioned correctly in order to jump the car. So again, after all of that, it just, again, was extremely unlikely, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to still try and get to 80. I had enough flyers to get to 80 and meet people, so that's what I was going to do, and then have a nice date this evening to kind of finish it off. So a little after 6 o'clock, I roll in, I'm cold, I'm tired, and I said, you know what, that's it, I can't wait to go out tonight. Just kind of check some emails, take care of some current business, and, about 6:30, I call Kristen, that's her name, and turns out she has to postpone till tomorrow. Has something going on at work, and she can't go out. So I'm sitting here with 81 contacts. I'd made one call between 6 and 6:30 while I was checking emails. And I'm like, I don't want to sit here on 81 and kind of say, well, I just kind of rested the rest of the night. I don't normally call people after about 6 o'clock. I honestly consider it kind of rude and intrusive, and whatever, maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I did have this limiting belief that I just didn't want to call late. But I guess you could say that the pain of being so close to 100 was greater than the pain of maybe irritating a few people that I don't know. So I decided to go for it, and I pulled up the expired list I had started with this morning that were like about a year old, and I just started rolling through those and on my cell phone, and luckily it was charged all the way, and I just started making calls, and actually it went pretty quickly. Of course, at this time of night, people are home. That's why you call it this time. And yeah, there were a couple of people who were a little irritated, but for the most part, most folks were nice, and I even got an appointment, which makes 2 for the day, which meets my bold homework, which is good. Yeah, so I got an appointment and met my just started calling, and then just, got to 85, then I got to 90, then 95, 96, and it started going, 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 and guys, I did it. Did it about 7:30. I got my last contact in. I even called one of my other friends, one of my Mets that I hadn't talked to in a while, and just to get 101, just in case. And I did it. And I guess I owe some thanks to Kristen, who is a teacher, Daniel Island, tall, long black hair, very attractive. Have Kristen to thank in part for that. And but I also just decided and realized that we all have to start asking ourselves to do some things that maybe we're not always comfortable doing if we're going to be successful, and that means taking some risks and doing some things that literally might scare us a little bit. And I had to ask myself to do that this evening. Even if it's just, calling people a little bit late and pushing yourself, even though it doesn't look like you're going to make your goal. And I definitely learned a lot. And guys, I hope that as a team now we can kind of really start to push forward and push up these standings, because I know that we got a lot of great people on there, and we can do it. I know we can win this contest, and if we all just start pulling together and asking ourselves to do some things we don't normally do and work a little harder, I think we can all do it. So glad you guys are on my team, and thank you for your support. And Kevin, good luck to you, my friend. Let me know if you make it tonight. I'll be up for a while, and wish me luck on my date tomorrow. Bye.